Hi guys, welcome. My name is Donna. I'm going to be taking us through a little sculpt flow today. All you're going to need is a block. You have option to add ankle weights or wrist weights, and you can also swap the block for a dumbbell if you have a lighter block like me and you want a little bit more resistance. We're going to go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Sit back onto your knees, open them nice and wide, reach far through your fingertips and meet me in an open leg child's pose. And we're just going to get connected with our breath. Taking a big inhale through your nose and a big exhale through your mouth like you're blowing air out of a straw. Inhale nice and deep. And exhale, push all of the air out. 3 more breaths, just like that. Inhale, breathing into your back and the sides of your body, feeling your belly rise to the earth. And exhale, push all of the air out. Knit your belly button to spine. Feel your ribs get closer together. Inhale, walk your fingertips a little further away. And exhale, sit back onto your feet. Last one, your deepest breath in. And your deepest breath out. Inhale. And on your next exhale, shift your weight forward onto your hands and knees, meet me in your tabletop position. Inhale, arch your belly, lift your head and look up. Exhale, round your spine, gaze goes to your navel. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your head. Exhale, round, press into your palms, separate your shoulder blades nice and wide. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look down. 3 more, big inhale, and you can add any fluidity to this movement that you want. And big exhale. Last 2, big inhale. And big exhale. Last 1, your deepest breath in. And your deepest breath out. Find a neutral spine and then tuck your toes under, push your hips up and back, meet me in a downward facing dog. See if you can press your heels down into the mat, feel the stretch all through the backside of your legs, and then alternate bending your right knee and then your left knee, pedaling out your feet, pressing into your toes, really feeling the stretch all from your toe, the ball of your foot up into your hip. You're here for 3 more. For 2. Last 1. Pause in the center in stillness. Walk your feet together so your toes touch. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Inhale. Bend your right knee and draw big circles with your hip going in this direction. For 3. For 2. On 1, reverse the direction. For 3. For 2. Last 1. Pull your knee into your nose. Shift your weight forward. Lower your shin down to the mat for your pigeon pose. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold over your leg. We're only here for 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last 1, inhale. And exhale, walk your palms back in under your shoulders. Palms go onto the mat. Tuck your left toes under. Press into the ball of your left foot. Shift your right leg up and back. Full 3-legged dog here just to counter the stretch. And then right leg comes down. Left leg sweeps up. Inhale. Bend your left knee and draw circles with your knee going in this direction for 3. For 2. Last 1, reverse the direction for 3. For 2. On 1, we pull your left knee into your nose, shift your weight forward, and then lower your left knee behind your left wrist and find your pigeon pose. Inhale, your arms sweep up overhead, and exhale, forward fold over your legs, holding here for 3. For 2. On 1, slowly roll it all the way back up. Palms come down onto the mat. Tuck your right toes under. Press your left leg up and back. And then shift it forward. Find your high plank and then just step your knees in under your hips. Meet me in your tabletop position. Inhale, arch your belly, lift your head and look up. One more cat-cow. Exhale, round your spine, gaze goes to your navel. Meet me with a neutral spine. Now, if you're putting the ankle weights on, you can go ahead and place them on now. I will not be using them. The block is going to come underneath your left hand. Right palm is your right elbow is coming down onto the mat. You can place the band just above your knees if you're using it, but if not, you're meeting me here down on your forearm. Palm is pressing into the mat. Nice and simple to start. We're going to exhale, lift the left leg out to the left side. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift to the left. Inhale, lower. Really think about squeezing your glute at the top of this movement. Foot is flexed. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 5. Make sure you're pressing into your right elbow so you're not sinking down into your shoulder. Exhale, lift for 4. Exhale, lift for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. You're going to press your leg to the back of the room and then bend your knee in. Press your leg to the back and bend your knee in. We press it back and bend it in. Exhale, press it back and bend it in. You extend for 4 and pull your knee in. Really think about squeezing your glute at the top of the extension and bend it in. You're here for 2 and in. Last one, in and hold. Combine the moves. We lower, lift, press it back, bend it in. Maybe you add the lifting of the block in. So you're going to lift and lift the block out to the side, press it back, sweep your arm back, bend your knee in, arm block comes in front, and then block lowers down. Exhale, lift, press it back, bend it in, lower it down. Lift, back, in, down. Lift, back, in, down. We're here for 4. Back, in, down. For 3. Back, in, down. For 2. Back, in, down. Last one. Back and hold. We're going to tap our left toes down to the mat. Bend your left elbow. Tricep extension. Press your leg up and back. Leg stays straight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Really try to get that full tricep extension of your left arm. We extend the arm straight and squeeze the left glute. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Check in with your upper body. Press into your right elbow. Make sure you're pulling up from your belly button. You're not letting your belly drop to the earth. We're here for 3 more. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. We're tapping our toes over to the left side and then sweeping your left leg back and squeezing. Your arm is following. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. For 5, lift. For 4, lift. 3, lift. For 2, lift. Last one, lift and hold. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze your glute. 4, tricep is extended. For 2, 1. Hold your left leg straight up. Squeeze into your left glute. Block comes down onto the mat. Left palm presses into the block. Right palm comes down. Shift the block so that it's under the center of your body. And your palms are going to come onto the sides of your block. Hands are gripping onto it. If it's too unstable, you can go ahead and get rid of the block. You're going to hug your elbows in and lower your chest down. Squeeze your glutes and squeeze your core so that when your chest lowers, your leg lifts behind you. Exhale, press and lift it right back up. Inhale, lower your chest. Leg lifts behind. Exhale, press and lift it up. Now we're going to add, you pull your left knee in, extend your left leg back, hug your elbows in, lower your chest, and press it up. Left knee in, left leg back, lower it down, and lift. Knee in. When you extend it back, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, hug your elbows in, lower down like a seesaw, press and lift it up. You're here for 5. In, back, lower, exhale, lift. For 4, back, lower, exhale, lift. For 3, back, lower, exhale, lift. For 2, back, lower, exhale, lift. Last one, back, lower, lift and hold. Left foot is going to step into the outside of your left hand. Block is going to reach up and over. Block comes down to the mat. Extend your left leg back, squeeze your glute. Left foot steps in, block reaches up overhead, inhale. Block comes down, extend your left leg back. Left foot steps in, block reaches up. Arms come down and extend it back. Make sure you're getting that full extension, meeting me in this modified lunge. Block comes down, extend your leg back and squeeze your glute and your core so you're not just lifting your leg as high as you can get it. You're extending it and squeezing your glute. The whole point is to use your glute muscle, not to kick your leg as high as it can go. We're only here for 4 more. In, lift, lower, extend it back. For 3, lift, lower, extend it back. For 2, lift, lower, extend it back. Last one, lift, lower, extend it back. Meet me in your lunge with the arms lifted up overhead. Arms are going to lower down to your chest level. Right toes are going to tuck under. You're going to press into both of your feet. Extend your legs straight. Reach the block up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Block lowers to shoulder height. We press it all the way up. Lift up. Tap the back knee down. The arms lower. Exhale. Press and lift. Inhale. Tap it down. Exhale. Press and lift. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Tap your knee down. Exhale, lift for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1. Inhale, lower and hold. Arms stay shoulder height. Your back knee is floating an inch off the mat. We're lifting our front heel, lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. See if you can sink another inch deeper. We're here for 5. Lift for 4. Use your core to stay stable for 3. Use those quads for 2. Exhale, lift for 1. Lower it down. You're going to shift your weight forward and pull the block into your chest. Think about pressing into the block and letting your elbows pull back, your shoulder blades pull back. You're in this forward position. We're going to twist over to the left side. Right elbow comes to your left knee. Come back through center, shift your weight back, press the block forward. Weight comes forward, block pulls in, back leg is straight. We twist through center and press it back. Forward, your chest hinges. We twist over to the left. Come through center and press it back. Forward, twist, center, back. For 4, twist, center, and back. You're pressing into that block. Twist, center, back. Make sure your back is flat and you're not rounding your shoulders. Last 2, twist, center, back. Last 1, twist and hold through center. You're going to shift your weight forward. Block is going to lower down in front of you. Right leg is extended back. We're going to exhale, lift the arms in front, lift the right leg back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. I really want you to make sure if you have a mirror that your back is flat and you're not rounding your spine. If that means that you're up here to keep a flat back, that's fine. This is where I want you to be. But if not, you're down here. We lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 4. Lift and squeeze your glute at the top for 3. Lift for 2. On 1, we hold it up, pulse it up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your foot in, forward fold over your legs. Go ahead and plant your left palm down onto the block. Left knee bends, right arm sweeps up and over. For a nice twist. Come back through center, other side. Right palm down, right knee bends, left arm sweeps up and over. And back through center. 1 more each side. We reach up and through center, other side, up and through center. And now we're meeting back in our tabletop position. I'm going to flip over so my back's not facing you guys. Block is going to come underneath your right hand this time. Left forearm is down on the mat. Both knees are down. Nice and simple to start. We're opening the right leg out to the right, squeezing your glute up at the top, and then inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift and squeeze at the top. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Squeeze your right glute at the top. Inhale, lower. We're here for 5 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. We're extending our right leg back to the corner. Bend your right knee in. Extend it back and bend it in. You extend and bend. We're here for 6. Bend it in. Check in with your upper body. Make sure that you're pulling up from your belly button. You're here for 4. Press it back for 3. Extend it for 2. Press it back for 1 and hold. We're going to combine the moves. So you're going to lower it down. Exhale, lift to the side. Extend it back. Bend it in. Lower it down. Maybe you add that block. Exhale, lift. Extend it back. Bend it in. Lower it down. Exhale, lift. Extend it back. Bend it in. Lower it down. Block lifts. Block sweeps back. Block sweeps forward. And we lower it down. Exhale, lift for 5. Extend it back. Bend it in. Lower it down. Exhale, lift for 4. Extend it back. Bend it in. Lower it down. Exhale, lift for 3. Extend it back. Bend it in. Lower it down. Exhale, lift for 2. Extend it back. Bend it in. Lower it down. Exhale, lift for 1. Extend it back and hold. We're going to bend our right elbow, tap our right toes down onto the mat. Extend your right arm straight. Lift your right leg up and squeeze your glute. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Get that full tricep extension. Really think about squeezing your right arm as you lift and squeeze your glute. Inhale, lower and tap. Check in with your upper body. Make sure you're pressing into that left elbow. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. We're here for 5. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 4. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 3. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Rona's pushing me over for 2. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Last one, squeeze and hold. We're tapping our right toes over to the right. Block follows. And lifting back up through center. We tap over and lift through center. Tap it to the side. And exhale, lift. We're here for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, sweep it back for 4. Exhale, sweep it back for 3. Exhale, sweep it back for 2. Exhale, lift and hold for 1. Pulse it up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your right leg lifted. Block comes down onto the mat. Press into the block. Lift up. We're coming with both palms down onto the block. Your fingers are wrapped around the sides. We're hugging our elbows in. Squeeze your right glute. Squeeze your core. Lower your chest down to the mat. Exhale, press and lift. Get this form first. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, and now you add on. You're pulling your right knee into your nose. Extend your right leg back. Squeeze your glute. Squeeze your core. Lower. Press and lift it up. We bend it in. Extend it back. Lower. And lift. In. Back. When you lower, your leg lifts behind you. And press it up. In for 4. Back. Lower. And lift. For 3, hug your elbows in so you use those triceps. Lower and lift. For 2, back, lower and lift. Last one, back, lower, lift and hold. Now your right foot steps into the outside of your right hand. Block reaches up. We lift up to a lunge. Block comes down to the mat. Right leg extends back. Squeeze your glute. Right leg pulls in, right foot steps down, both arms reach up. Block comes down to the mat and we extend it back. Right foot steps in, reach your arms up. Block comes down and extend it back. We're here for 4 more. In, lift, lower, extend it back. For 3, lift, lower, extend it back. Make sure when you lift, your shoulders are relaxed and they're not hiked up to your ears. Last one, you lift and hold. Meet me in the lunge position. We're tucking our left toes under, arms lower to shoulder height. Press into the ball of your left foot and your right foot. We're straightening our legs up, reaching the block up, bending our knees, tapping your back knee onto the mat. Press up, lift up, tap your back knee down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Make sure your back is flat for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1. Inhale, lower and hold. Your front right heel lifts and lowers. Lifts and lowers. Your rest of your body is completely still. We lift for 4. For 3. For 2. Lift for 1 and lower. Now we're going to press our weight forward, straighten your left leg, block pulls into your chest. We're twisting over to the right side, left elbow comes to your right knee. Come back through center, press the block forward, bend back into your left leg. Press your weight forward, chest hinges. We twist, come through center, and press it back. Make sure your back stays flat the whole time and your shoulders are down and away from your ears. You press it forward, pull the block in, twist over to the side, chest is hinged forward, and lower it back. We're here for 5. Twist, center, and press it back. For 4, twist, center, and back. For 3, twist, center, and back. For 2, twist, center, and back. Last one, twist, center, and hold. Block lower down to the mat. We're going to exhale. Lift both arms up. Lift the left leg up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift. Squeeze the left glute. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Core is engaged. Make sure both hips are dialed down. We lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. Pulse it up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it all the way back down. Block comes to the center of your mat. Forward fold. Let your heart rate come down a little bit. Right palm comes onto the block. Right knee bends. Left arm sweeps up and over. And come back through center. Left palm comes down, left knee bends, right arm sweeps up. And back through center, 1 more each side. Inhale, reach it up. And come through center. Right side lifts. And through center. Heel toe your feet out to mats width distance. Bend your knees, find your deep prayer squat. Palms are on the block. And then forward fold, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, deep prayer squat, and forward fold, straighten your legs. 2 more, we bend and straighten. Last one, bend and lower your butt down onto the mat. Go ahead and remove the block. If you have your ankle weights on, take them off. We're dropping our knees from left to right and just releasing our low back. Pausing in the center, right foot is on the mat, left leg is going to lift and cross your left ankle over your right knee, finding your seated figure 4. Walk your chest up into your leg, press your leg in with your right knee to really feel the stretch. If you want, you can take your left hand and even press your left knee forward. Holding here for 3, for 2. On 1, drop your legs over to the right side. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, twist over to the left. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Twist over your left shoulder, holding here for 3, for 2. On one, come back up through center, and then heel toe your feet out to try to get your knees stacked on top of each other as best you can. If that means you're here, then you're here. If you can get your knees in line with one another, that's great. Inhale, reach it up, and exhale, forward fold over your legs. Today was fast, but it was good. And now you got your whole workout in. You can go about the rest of your day. And slowly roll it all the way up. Inhale. And palms come behind you onto the mat. And just go ahead and switch sides. Left foot is down on the mat. Right heel, or right, sorry guys, can't speak anymore. Right ankle comes onto your left knee. Walk your chest up toward your legs. Walk your left foot in. Press into your feet. And maybe use your right hand and press down onto your right knee to feel the stretch here. For 3. For 2. On 1, you drop your legs over to the left side. Inhale, your arms reach up through center. Exhale, twist over to the right. Left elbow hooks to the outside of your right knee. And your gaze goes over your right shoulder. Inhale, back up through center. And then heel toe your feet out to try and get your knees as in line as possible. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. Walk your hands all the way out. Enjoying the stretch here. For 3. For 2. And on 1, roll it all the way back up through center. That's everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. Just remember, you can always elevate or alleviate a workout by adding heavier or lighter weights. I was not feeling like going too crazy today, so I didn't use the band. I didn't even use weights. Really just meet yourself wherever you are, but I also encourage you to challenge yourselves. I am hosting a retreat in September. I would love to see you guys there. I'll have the link and the info in the description. More information is on my Instagram. If you have any questions about that, just let me know, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.